Welcome student. Today we will discuss remaining questions of our exercise 2.2 of our NCERT book. So question number 11 is here. Baichung's father is 26 years younger than Baichung's grandfather and 29 years older than Baichung's. Means if we assume Baichung as x, Baichung's father is x plus 26 and Baichung's grandfather it is x plus 26 plus 29. Okay. And the next thing it is given to you sum of their ages, that is 135. You have to find out their ages. So what is given to you? We have assumed that Baichung's age be x, Baichung's father age be x plus 26 and grandfather's age is x plus 26 plus 29 and it is x plus 55. Now what the question is saying, according to the question, sum of their ages. Okay, sum of their ages will be 135. So what is given to you? X plus 29 plus x plus 26 plus 29, or you can write it as 55. It is 135. It is 29. Okay, because father is 29 years older than him. So what you are getting, it is 3x and plus when you add it, it is 84 and this is 135. From here you can find the value of x and then you can find out their values. Okay, question number 12 is here now. 15 years from now, Ravi age will be 4 times his present age. If present age is x, then after 15 years it will be 4x and you have to find out his present age. So what you have to do, you have to equalize both x plus 15 as well as 4x. Means after 15 years age will be x plus 15 and it is equals to 4x. Means the equation you are getting x plus 15 and it is equals to 4x. So this you can solve by your own. Okay. Now question number 13. Question number 13 is a rational number is such that when you multiply it by 5 upon 2 and add 2 upon 3, you are getting minus 7 upon 2. This also you will solve. You will assume it as x. Then you multiply x by 5 upon 2. Means you are getting 5 upon 2x. Then you add plus 2 upon 3 and the result is minus 7 upon 12. It is minus. So you can equation you are getting and you can get your rational number. Okay. Now we will discuss question number 13. Just see what question number 13 is. Lakshmi is a cashier in a bank. She has currency notes of denomination 100, 50 and 10. These denominations she is having. Ratio is 2, 3 and 5. Okay. Total cash is 4 lakh. You have to find out number of notes. Means first of all you have to find out the ratio. It is 2x, 3x and 5x. Then you multiply it by the value. Then the sum is 4 lakh. And you will get the value of x. So now we will discuss question number 14. So what is given to you? Ratio. So from ratio we will assume that the number of notes. Okay. So number of notes of denomination 100, 50 and 10 be what it will be 2x, 3x and 5x. Okay. Now you will find out value of notes. So value of notes will be 100 into 2x, 50 into 3x and 10 into 5x. Now what the question is saying? Their sum is 4 lakh. So according to the question, what we will do? That 100 into 2x, that is 200x plus 150x plus 50x. It will be 4 lakh. So this is the equation for you. From this equation you have to find out the value of x, then put the value in the ratio you can find out number of notes of each denomination she is having. Okay. Next question we are having. Total notes, total rupees is 300, but it is having in the coins of denomination 1, 2 and 5. Okay. And here relationship is given to you that number of rupees 2 coin is 3 times 5 coin. Okay. If 5 is x, then 2 is 3x, and remaining 5, the remaining coin is, you have to subtract it from 160. So here what you have to find out? You have to find out coins of each denomination. But what is given to you? Total number. Okay, so we will discuss it. So now in this question what is given to us? That total sum is 300. Okay. Now what we will assume? If 5 rupees coin is x, then 2 rupees coin is 3 times of it. And remaining 1 rupee coin is, you have to subtract the sum from 160. So that you are getting as 160 minus 4x. Now what the question is here? What the question is saying? According to question, what the question is saying? That value of 5 rupees coin plus value of 3 rupees coin plus value of 1 rupees coin is given to you 300. So what the equation you are having? 5x plus 6x plus 160 minus 4x, that is 300. Now from this, find the value of x, then find the number of coins of each denomination by putting the value in these three. Okay. Now we will discuss the last question of our exercise, that an essay competition is there. Winner is getting 100 rupees. Okay. And who doesn't win, they also get rupees 25. Total prize distribution is 3000. And if total participants it is 63, you have to find out the number of winners. Means if number of winner is x, so who didn't win, it is 63 minus x. So from the prize they are getting, you have to find out their numbers. So just see what is given to you. Total sum, that is rupees 3000, it is given to you. Now number of winners. Okay, number of winners we have to find out. So number of winners is x. So who didn't win? This also you have to find out. So what I have told you, it is 63 minus x. So what the question is saying, according to the question, who are getting 100 rupees and who are getting 25 rupees, their sum, that is equals to 3000. So this is your equation. From here find the value of x. Okay, and whatever the question is asking, you have to find that value. And one more thing you have to keep it in mind, that after finding your answer, you have to write final statement also, that what the that question is asking for. Okay, what the word problem that question is asking for. So this is your exercise 2.2.